Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good! Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers!
You know, as part of the legacy, I want those shots. I want the big-time plays.
Keep our heads up onto the next one.
A flurry of moves by the Joker. Are you kidding me, Joker? The Lakers' biggest deficit of this year's playoffs. Lakers keep on coming. 18-2 run. How about Murray? Oh, just pours it in. 8-point win in Game 3.
Oh, we have a series, folks. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into First Take. Thank you for being with us live from NYC, South Street Seaport. Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman. I'm Molly Karam Rose. Jamal, the Joker, the Nuggets get their first win of the series. Now the Lakers up 2-1. Game 4 tomorrow. Stephen A., are you concerned about L.A.?
Not even a little bit. Not yet. It's 2-1. They got to win. They got to win another game. If they lose Game 4 and they're down 3-1, what are we going to be saying? It's over. Yeah. Are we not going to be saying that? So the bottom line is that tie the series 2-2, and then you'll have yourself a series. Up until that moment, there's nothing to be concerned about here. If none of us predicted that the Nuggets were going to get swept, we all know that Murray and Jokic are no joke, and Jeremy Grant showing up and dropping 26 points. Mad respect where it's due. I actually thought the Lakers would win this series in 6 games and route that 6, possibly 7, but I stuck with 6. That means Denver's going to win 2 games, okay? This is one of them. So as far as I'm concerned, this ain't a series until it's tied, and it ain't tied yet. So, no, I'm not feeling.
Why are you tempting the basketball gods like this? Why, of all teams, would you point to the Nuggets and say, series over? Lakers got this.
Because I want to see it.
Well, there you go. You're going to bring the rain?
He's always got an agenda.
Going to go to Nikola Jokic.
Of course, we know it's a game of runs. They had a really good run, and I think we kind of stopped playing, waiting then to just quit. It will not happen, and I think even we had open moves, we missed open moves, so they continued to play zone. I think, but at the end of the day, I mean, Jamal made a really big shots in the end of the game, and that's why we won the game.
All right, next we'll go to Joel Rush. Joel, go ahead.
Hey, Nikola, you scored 11 points in the first quarter. Was it your plan to go into the game with an aggressive mindset?
No, I mean, I think no. I mean, I'm just whatever. You know, if I can score, I'm going to score. If I don't need to score, I'm not going to. I mean, whatever. It happened that way, so I wasn't. I'm never going into the game. I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to take whatever games give me. So it's easier that way.
Next, we'll go to Sam Amick. Sam, go ahead.
Nikola, I'm wondering with the physicality the Lakers bring.
No, I mean, I'm just whatever. You know, if I can score, I'm going to score. If I don't need to score, I'm not going to. I mean, whatever. It happened that way, so I wasn't. I'm never going into the game. I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to take whatever games give me. So it's easier that way.
Next, we'll go to Sam Amick. Sam, go ahead.
Nikola, I'm wondering with the physicality the Lakers bring.
How it's supposed to be played, you know. So if they're aggressive, I'm going to try to attack maybe. If they're backing off, so I'm just going to play the game, if that makes any sense.
Next, we'll go to Mark Kisler. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, Nikola. I think some people, myself included, wondered after Game 2, that tough last shot, if that was a dagger and how you would recover. But Coach Malone suggested that game reminded him a little bit of the game against the Clippers early in the series that you guys thought you gave away. So, what and did that Game 2 actually do you some good to think, hey, we can play with these guys?
Yeah, I mean, we were. I said we were against Portland last year. We played 4 overtimes and we lost, and we won the next game. So, and then the Clippers too. So we just didn't want to quit. That's the mentality. Maybe they can beat us by 20, 30. They can beat us, but beat about last shot. And but we just cannot quit, you know. Effort needs to be there.
Next, we'll go to Nick Kosmider. Nick, go ahead.
Nikola, Monte Morris kind of, last year said that I've got to be better in the playoffs. He sort of promised that after that first experience that he was going to be better, and he has been. What's been the thing that you think Monte has most brought you guys?
I mean, he's always good. You know, I think he doesn't have a bad game. That means sometimes he cannot score, sometimes but he's doing the right thing that he's supposed to do. He's helping us to win the games. You know, sometimes it's the matchup, sometimes it's just the circumstances on the floor. You know, that we cannot have him on the floor, but I think he's doing a really good job of making play for others, and when he's open, he's knocking the shots down. So he's playing really good for us.
Next, we'll go to Alex Lapido. Alex, go ahead. Go ahead, Alex. You're unmuted, Alex. Go ahead. All right, we'll go to Mike Singer here. Mike, go ahead.
Nikola, Malone just said you guys have two superstars, yourself and Jamal. How much faith do you have in him from what you've seen over these past few playoff rounds, and where have you seen him grow and kind of meet the moment with his play?
I mean, when he was, he was injured before. When we came here, he was kind of struggling. Is it the shoulder? Is it the elbow? What? I don't know what was it. But I really believe in him, you know, and I think he can make the big shots, and he's built for the big shots. So I really truly believe that he's a superstar, and he's a really big part of this team. So he carried us today and bunch of nights. So I'm really glad that he's my teammate.
Next, we'll go to Bob Nikolai. Bob, go ahead.
Hey Nicole, Hey Nicole, it always helps that when you and Jamal are really going to have a third person going. How much did Jeremy's game tonight help you guys?
Yeah, I think Monte played really well too. I think Jeremy played amazing. He in that third quarter, I think he had like 10, 12, 15 points. I don't know how many, and he was really aggressive. He was going to the rims big, and that's what we need from him. So. He was going to the defense, and he's a big guy. He can finish around the rim. So we are really he played really well today, and he's going to do that in the next games.
We have time for one more. We'll end with Christos Saltas. Go ahead, Christos.
Hello, Nicola. Congrats on the win. First of all,
Thank you.
how important for you was to react after the loss of the game 2 of the series, and also do you believe that this win will give you the momentum for the next games?
And it seems like the every series is kind of the same for us. Even Utah, we lost the first. Did we? No, did we? The first game? Oh yeah. So it's not. I mean, I think the game before when we lose it, we kind of saw that we can play with them. The first game they were just really aggressive. They were making shots. And we were kind of one step slower than them. They were kind of surprising us in every by the pace, by the rebounding. So we were in second game. We kind of knew what we were gonna see on the floor, and today it was just a really good night for us. We're playing really good defense, I think, and we need to figure out that big run that they had. We cannot let that happen. But yeah, it was a big win for us today.
And we'll do it, Nicola. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It was my pleasure, like always.
Time now to take a look at our winning performance, fueled by Gatorade, featuring none other than Nikola Jokic. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He was terrific, helped his team win. They're now one game in terms of wins, 2-1 against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals.